Hi, Jazzy fam, and those that are not yet fam. It's your girl Jazzy J, and I'm jazzing on this another episode of Jazz Love Yourself series. I just wanted to come on and talk today about why I do what I do. Why do I come on and post? I come on and post because I want to put positivity, transformation, information into the internet space. I paused because I was thinking about the information, the knowledge that I've learned over these years, that I didn't have it in my formative years, in my younger years. I don't think I had an original thought until I was in my late 30s, 38 years young. And that was the time that I decided to move to Mississippi from Savannah, Georgia. I didn't ask anybody. I had 3 young children at the time. And I said, y'all want to move to Mississippi? We're going to move to Mississippi. And they were like, yay. When I said I didn't ask anybody, I didn't ask any adult, any person that was in the formative years, but I did ask my children, and they were young and they were psyched and pumped for just about anything. Life is an adventure. And so we had been to Mississippi a couple of times before, and they had a really, really good time. And so they were stoked about moving there. But that was my first original thought. Up until that time, I was just coded to what, or programmed or conditioned, or whatever you want to call it, to what I was led to believe was everybody is supposed to do this, that this is life. You go to school, you get a good education, so you could get a good job. So one day you'll be married, you'll have the children, the dog, the car, and you'll go on vacation every year until you work in a particular job for 30 or 40 years, and then you retire and cruise for the rest of your life and go to weddings and baby showers. That was the life that was laid out. And it's not that anything is wrong with that life. If it is what you want to do and you feel at ease in your being about that. But it was like this preconceived, neat, tidy, in a box life that just wasn't working for me. It wasn't working out like I had been told it would work out. And what I realized why it wasn't working out was because I did not know me. The greatest love affair that you will ever have is the love affair with yourself. Fall in love with you. Fall in love with exact really who you are, baby. Not what somebody is telling you are supposed to do or you are supposed to be. Somebody who's setting the bar for you to say, this is the picture of success. It may not be the picture of success for you. You might not care about the house, the car, being married, having children. You might not care about any of that. You may want to travel and see this world and learn different cultures and skills and make baskets, create beautiful art, create beautiful music, meet people, live in a tiny house. It's whatever you want to do. And even in this life, when we do things, there are seasons and there are reasons, baby. You can have several rebirths in this life, in this one singular lifetime. You be like, I'm dead to that. I'm moving on to this. Me versus me is an acronym for me. Mind expansion versus mind expansion. Because you could go years believing a thing. Circumference of knowledge. Everybody has one. This is the circumference of knowledge. Everything that you trust, everything that you know, everything that you believe, have faith in, or understand in here. And this is what people focus on. But this space, they do not focus on the space outside of this space. So if this is everything I know, the space outside of this is everything I don't know. If I go stand in the middle of the United States and draw a circle around this nation, and that's everything I know, everything I understand, everything I believe, I have faith in, then the world is everything I don't know, don't believe, or don't have faith in. If I go out in space and stand on the planet itself, come on here. And the earth represents my circumference of knowledge. Then what I don't know is the galaxy, the universe. That if you go check out NASA, the universe is expanding. They finding new planets every year. Mind expansion versus mind expansion. But if you settle in and you believe, and it's right there in the word, the lie. If you believe the lie, baby, you lose points in the game of life. Because Earth is a school here to teach us all of the high level frequencies of God who created us, and bring that into balance, understanding who we are. this is why I come on. Just to share things that I've been researching and studying for a long time. When I was 12 years young, and my religious coding was Catholic. I was raised in the Catholic faith with a sprinkle of Baptist on the side. My grandma, Marie Mitchell Green, with the Second Evergreen Baptist Church. They marched in. Soon and very soon, we are going. Yeah, Catholic church, we were in and out in 30. At Grandma Church, we was trying to get out in 3 hours and 30 minutes. But I loved going to church with my grandmother. But one summer, my cousin visited, and her religious coding was Jehovah's Witness. And she began to ask me questions about my faith and what I believed. And at that time, I believed in Jesus, the Son of God, and be good, live right, say prayers. Catholic, we a little extra with the Hail Marys and all of that. And so she said, well, what you gonna do when you die? Because the inference was, if I was not Jehovah's Witness and I was not in this 144,000, that I was going to hell. And that night, I stayed up all night long, walking and pacing the floor and having this argument with God, saying, who does this? What kind of God creates all of these people for billions of years and then sends them to a hell for eternity if they don't do exactly what he said? I said, why didn't you just leave me where I was? Why do I have to come here to die? I don't want to die. I said, this doesn't make sense. And if you just want people to do what you want them to do, why didn't you just make us robots? So I cry in my pillow and I toss and I turn and I pace the floor, and I'm just sick. Because in my 12-year-old mind, heaven was full. 144,000 is 8 billion people on the planet right now. So they say it could be 10, because everybody don't fill out them census forms. I'm just saying. So I'm like, it's full. What are we doing? What is this? And I remember daybreak. I remember seeing the sun coming through the shears in my room. And I felt, as the Bible says, a peace that surpasses all understanding. I'd never felt that way before in my being. I didn't hear a voice. I just had this feeling. And if you took love and added it to joy and added it to peace and added it to bliss and added it to ecstasy and added it and added it and added it, that's what it felt like. And I remember saying, well, God, I want to know to, and I didn't know understand at that time. I said, I want to understand you, and I want to understand why this is. And through my studying, my researching, my being open, because belief is just a thought that you keep thinking. I'm going to say that again. Belief is just a thought that you keep thinking over and over and over again. And if you understand, or should I say understand, about thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and how they are intertwined into this game of life, and how you work, how this magnificent body works. It's magic, people. And so that's why I come on. I come on to share what I have learned, what I understand about this existence. And it's not easy, because it is not what we are programmed and conditioned in this developed structure, this grand matrix that we're born into. Now with social media, you hear more about it, but it's so much that's out there, that's in our history, that the people who know this knowledge don't want you to know this knowledge. One of the conditionings we would always hear is knowledge is power. It's not. It is the execution of knowledge that is power. Because plenty of people know a lot of things, and they still don't have the power of that knowledge. It is not until you begin to apply the knowledge or execute the knowledge that it becomes powerful. So people, this is TD Jazz, and this has been a Jazzy J PSA. And you know what I say, jazz love, jazz do it. Jazz on the journey, and always, and I do mean always, remember in life to jazz as you see it, loves. Mwah.